This week's coffee is going to be El Salvador Santa Petrona's Red Bourbon. Hello everybody and welcome to In My Mug episode 186 and today I have some time, not so much running around, quieter weekend, little bit of a bike ride, bank holiday Monday, maybe all nice and steady, maybe a bit of food, bit of relaxing. I've got to run on Sunday maybe, but yeah. Last week, opposite. Thank you so much for all the lovely emails and comments and tweets and things about it. I'm pleased that you enjoyed it. I think it's one of the best outside ones I've ever done. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the Sunday as well, where I did the Sheffield half marathon in 1 hour and 48 minutes. Like 10 minutes off my best this year and 6 minutes off my personal best. So I'm very, very pleased on a very hot day. So no, that was very, very cool. So we should talk about coffee. That's a good thing to do. So if you follow Has Been on Facebook, and if not, you should friend us up and like us. You'll have seen that I have a little bit of a fetish of taking photos of lorries arriving at the roastery. A couple of weeks ago was the Nicaragua lorry arriving, which you had some of the fruits of in My Mug. And this week's arrival is from El Salvador, and I got super excited about this one coming too. This is from the trip to El Salvador that I went on in January, and it was a mixed trip. Kind of some bad news, you know, like that we won't be buying La Lujon this year, which has made me very, very sad. But then there's some great news, and I think this is going to be some of the great news to come out of that. So this farm was not on my plans to visit. It was. I planned to spend a day with my friend Federico and Lily Bolanos, who run Viva Espresso, which is a chain of coffee shops in El Salvador. And they kindly arranged to go to the farm, this farm for a picnic, which was Lily's father's farm in the La Panique mountain range. Farm is situated in a place that I know really well. If you remember El Retiro from last year, it's right next door. In fact, it actually shares the same access road as El Retiro to get to the two farms. But this one was a brand new one to me. Never heard of it, didn't know anything about it. So I spent the day wandering around the farm, eating food, drinking beer, enjoying company of friends with Alejandro and Daniel, and really had a great time. And really love to see the work that we're doing. Lily and Federico have been helping her father and her brother to come up with ideas of kind of like what the specialty market wants, how they could market themselves better, how they could do a better job, and basically start finding specialty buyers to sell to. I also went to the mill with Lily and Federico and Lily's father, which is on the main road from Santa Ana to San Salvador, and very clean, well organised, super interesting mill. I was like kind of getting very excited by it. So towards the end of the tour, I secretly asked Lily's brother Federico, Federico, a lot of Federicos in this story, for a sample. And didn't really think a lot about it. He gave me a couple of samples. He gave me a Pacamara sample and a Bourbon sample. Popped them in my bag. Then I went to Nicaragua. Then I got home, opened it up, opened my bag up when I get home and go, oh, samples, roasted them. I was a little bit sceptical still. I kind of just thought, well, maybe it's because it's with friends and I had such a good day and all the rest of it. And never hearing of them at all. And I kind of was like a little bit, is this going to be amazing? But on the cupping table, blind cupping table, it was phenomenal. Like really jumped out at me, and the Pacamara that's going to be coming later is stunning. So it's located on the La Panique volcanic mountain range in the western part of the Santa Ana district. Owned by the Pacastillas family since 1927, sixth generation. So Lily's father Lily is the sixth generation. It's around about 26 hectares, and it has a mixture of varietals. It has 80% red Bourbon, which is what we're going to be drinking here. It has 15% Pacas, which I haven't cupped, but I would like to next year for sure. And then 5% is Pacamara. It is 1,450 metres above sea level. It is a fully washed, submerged in water red Bourbon, which is hand-picked and sun-dried on the coolest African raised beds I've ever seen. If I can find it, I'll put a picture on the screen now of these beds, but they fold over if the rain comes and keep the rain off. It was very smart. So some numbers. Farm is called Finca Santa Petronas, Lapini volcanic mountain range. Closest city is Santa Ana. It has an altitude of 14,050 metres. It is a red Bourbon. It is fully washed and it is dried on raised beds, and it is blinking delicious. So I'm going to whap you on pause. I'm going to go make delicious tasty coffee. Actually before I do that, I should whap you on pause and do the map bit. It's back. It's the map bit. No expense spent. It's the map bit.
And it's back. Here we are, slightly different view of Has-Been Towers this time, so you can see the whole estate. Zooming across the Atlantic to El Salvador. Now, El Salvador I think is one of my favourite countries. It's around about the size of Wales. This here is a little bit of a screenshot of the spine of coffees that we buy from El Salvador. You can see here there's a real spine of quality coffee that just runs through. I think that's no mistake. These guys are much better equipped to produce amazing coffee and do a good job and do so. So here we zoom in a little bit more and you can see Santa Petrona is right next door to El Retiro, and they really are right next door to each other. And you can see just in the distance there San Rafael. And San Rafael is another coffee that is going to be coming back this year as well. But yeah, unfortunately I did zoom in a little bit more earlier on the Santa Petronas, but that cloud cover didn't make it very good. So there we go. Anyway, that's the map bit.
It's the map bit. No expense spent. It's the map bit. Yay for the map bit. So no Wheel of Death this week because I haven't prepared for it, and I guess I do need to prepare a little bit if I'm going to do it. So this time I am going to whap you on pause. I am going to go and make tasty and delicious coffee, and I will be back with you in just a moment. And I am back. So I'm going to dive straight into the espresso first of all. Ooh. So think milk chocolate. Think milk chocolate with nuts. Think Lion Bar. Lion Bar. It is... Where did that Lion Bar come from? It's just milk chocolate with nuts. It is delicious. It is a very, very classic, typical, beautiful El Salvador coffee. So, into milk. It's just sweetness overdrive. Like there's very little acidity in this. In the brewed, I know that changes a little bit, but in the espresso and in the caps, there's very little acidity. It's very muted. It's very tame. It's really good, actually. You know, it took ages to get this coffee. I was like badgering them for ages to like just get a move on, get it here, because I really wanted to share it with you. This is going to be a big part of Jailbreak, I think. I just like, the moment I cupped it, I was just like, this is a Jailbreak component. Just like Limoncillo last week, these two coffees for me are going to make an awesome Jailbreak. I've just got to find the third component, and then it'll be time to do that, because, yeah, I really do feel it's one that's going to be good. So I have my special Queen's Diamond Jubilee mug, because it's the Jubilee weekend here. I hate bank holidays. You come back on, well, you'll be back on Wednesday, and it will just be chaos here. So if you're placing an order over the weekend, like, bear in mind it may take us years to actually catch up. So yeah, God bless you, Queenie. Thank you for your bank holiday, but I'm not very keen. So here, it's still chocolate, and it's still nuts, and it's like a real definite kind of like a Lion Bar is my favourite descriptor for this coffee. It was just like I took it down to the boys earlier and was like trying to do the label for it, and I was like, Lion Bar, and they were like, yeah, Lion Bar. So, but it's like a Lion in brewed. It's like a Lion Bar that's been dipped in lime cordial. So there's a real lime undercurrent there, but not sour, kind of like tart lime. It's really like sweet lime, and that's why the cordial part's there, because it's just like really sweet and just really smooth, and no kind of harshness or shocks going on. I think it's a great coffee. I am so excited about this. The Pacamara that we also have, I am so excited about. I don't know whether we're going to have enough to do an In My Mug of that. I'm thinking probably not. So you may have to dive into the site for that one. But this is stunning. Okay. Nice, short. Nice, short, sharp shock of an In My Mug. We are done here. Do remember, life is too short for bad coffee.